shake it.
And, I'm just grateful to the good Lord for the harvest.
I'm very much thankful. I about fell out the chair because I was shaking so bad after the fact.
Just a freaking monster.
All right, good morning, everybody. We got the faithful council all here right now. Big Lee.
Good morning.
My wife Anna's back there somewhere.
She's beautiful.
She smiles, see her teeth, maybe. So, it's second day of gun season here in South Dakota. And we flew in yesterday. Everything went relatively smooth. We are here this morning. It's 5:32 a.m. right now. It's gonna start getting daylight about 6:20 is when I think 6:15, 6:20 shooting light. So we're about to just chill here for just a second, then we're gonna hop out and I'm gonna walk Anna down to her stand real quick, and Dad's gonna wait up top on me, and then me and him have just a short 150, 200 yard walk from there to our treetop spot. Same place me and Anna encountered that buck the first morning last year down in this dogleg field. And Anna's gonna be sitting over here on this gate gap, and it's a fantastic spot too. So we both got really good options this morning. What's our wind doing? I think it's a west. It's a west wind this morning. Today's gonna be the nicest day we're here until probably Thursday, Wednesday afternoon and Thursday. That's gonna get windy. Tomorrow's not gonna be bad, but wind's gonna pick up tomorrow. So all day today's gonna be great. Tomorrow morning's gonna be good. It's gonna be windy the next 2 days. Then it gets better again. So we have some magnums running around this place this year. There's 2 really big bucks here, and one me and Dad are going after, and the one down here in this bottom field Hannah could see this morning. But there's a couple really big 8s. There's a couple big 10s. So we got some options this year. We've been really patient and just hadn't shot a whole lot of deer over here the last few years, and this year we got a lot of shooters. So we'll be a little selective, but you're not going to be too selective, you said, right?
I'm going to do what you tell me to do.
Well, that's probably a good thing, I guess. But anyway, we're going to get down here and see what we can do. Y'all excited?
Pumped.
Ready to roll?
Very excited.
All right, let's get after it here. impressions so far?
Oh, it's beautiful. I've had at least 25 plus out there chasing. It's just, it's a beautiful morning. I had a flight of geese just come over. They flew that way, and the moon was right behind them, and it was daylight back to the right. It's just gorgeous. He's chasing in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. That's still a good ways. See if I can get him in there. He's coming. Looks like a big 10. I can't tell much about him otherwise. Got him, Dad. Put another one in. Hit him again. Hit him again. Got him. Put in another one. It's a freaking big one. All right, tell folks what just happened right there. We were about ready to kick. Go get some coffee.
There's a doe over here.
All right, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell us what just happened right there, baby.
Well, we were about to wrap it up, and you know, we say this every year. You have to stay
Late
for anything big, and I certainly wasn't expecting anything else. We'd gone almost 30 to 40 minutes with just a couple of does in the field, and we were watching a couple of does on the far side and really wanted them to clear out, and then we were gonna kick and go get some coffee. And Mitch yelled out from around the corner here to the left. It curves around and you can't see. And Mitch said, "Hey, there's one coming. There's a big one right here, a big one here." I didn't see him.
Yeah, he came way. I mean, they must have been in that waterway down there, and he just blew out of there chasing that doe. And I just looked up. I got no idea what deer it is. It looks like a big 9 or 10 point, like big frame deer.
Yeah.
We actually were about to pack up, get ready to go, and it's about 8:30. And I stood up just stretching. I looked over here, and coming out of this waterway was a doe with this buck behind her, and I couldn't believe it. And they came running right down here to us, and I don't know, there ain't much more to explain other. I grunted at the deer a couple times to try to get him to come a little closer to us because I thought it was kind of a far shot for Dad. He said, "Screw it, I'm shooting him anyway," and just absolutely leveled him the first shot. And the buck ran about 30 yards, about to tip over, and I told him to shoot him again. He shot him again and hit him a second time, put him down. But beautiful buck. That's your biggest deer, you said, right? Probably.
Yeah, it's the biggest, that one I killed many years ago. It was about there. But this, as far as coming here, South Dakota, first opportunity to have a buck tag, I'm just so grateful. It was phenomenal. Very, very grateful. It happened so fast I didn't have time to get nervous or worry about it. I was very glad when you stood up when you did, because it was around the corner from where we were sitting, and we never would have picked up on it until he was shooting past the field of us, because he was going Mach 1 chasing that doe. So Mitch stood up, he saw him, and then when he grunted, the deer stopped long enough for me to get a shot on it. So I'm just grateful to the good Lord for the harvest. And after what we've been through the last 45 days, 700 some odd hurricane claims, to have this happen, I'm just extremely grateful to be here with my family.
Wait! I'm just kidding. right? Yeah.
What am I doing? Sitting outside in a chair. Guns in a tripod. We're sitting in the back corner of a field. Opposite of the side of the property where Lee and Mitch shot a nice 10-point this morning. Right now we've got a big group of does down here at the end of the field. We're about 40-50 yards shy of the tree we wanted to sit at, but it's okay.
That one right there.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, we've gotten pictures of a couple of nice shooters on this one, and one that we call Wet Willie.
Mr. Willie.
Mr.
Willie.
Yeah.
William.
We've gotten pictures of him over here, but he's kind of a homebody in this area because there's a bunch of cattails, wet river, all kinds of stuff through here. So that's the deer that we're hoping to see tonight. If we see another shooter, so be it. I'm not being picky. But it would just be really cool to have an encounter with him because we've been hunting him for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm. We saw him sitting at that tree right in front of us a few years ago when he only had one horn, which is where he got his name, One Horn Willie. But we're sitting about 40 yards behind. That'd be pretty cool to recreate that situation because he came right out across in front of there with another buck. So, but yeah, I think he's either 5 or 6 this year, but he's a big old heavy, nasty big river buck.
Mm-hmm. But we'll see. There's a lot of chasing going on right now, and it's 17th, November 17th. So I'm guessing their rut's just really starting to crank on up. But hey, it's a good thing because we're seeing new deer that we don't get pictures of, and they're moving. So we'll see. But kudos to old Leroy for getting him a nice one this morning. I know he needed that. But that was our goal anyway. Y'all stay tuned. We're just kind of chilling right now. I'm chilling.
I think so. Right there. Yeah, because I think, yeah, it is because the big one. No, I'm not sure. See him out there on top of the hill. He heard it.
Here he comes. He's coming back out.
I see him.
See him?
I see him. Is he coming?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, I got him. Just let him come.
There you go.
He's behind that pole for you, probably.
Yeah. You really can't say yeah.
Let him get a little closer. these does hold, will be alright. They're on this side.
He's still coming there.
Yeah, he's coming. They're all the deer coming this way. He's coming now, ain't he?
I know he's just got his head this way. I don't know what he's doing. Going back.
Going to the right. Check that dude right there. Still on him right there.
Yeah.
Coming. He's coming.
Can you put safety on?
Yeah. Well, you got a bunch of deer in the way.
I know.
They're gonna move. Remember, just like I said, don't just try to put it behind the shoulder. As long as he's dead broadside. These does are walking right up here to us. Be as still as you can.
Get too close to the scope.
Okay, we'll zoom out a little bit. If you need to. This way. Turn. Quack! Quack! Put another one in. Chamber another one in.
I got him, didn't I?
Yeah, you got him. He's about to go down. Alright, put another one in him right there if you can. Right up his chute. That did it right there, baby. Got him. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. These deer are tough, man. God, I don't know where the first one hit, but I know he was quartering.
Right shoulder, but he was getting way too close.
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, if he'd have got any more to the left, you start getting in the barbed wire right there.
I can't believe we just did that.
That is a huge deer.
I can't believe we just did that.
That's that freaking monster. I don't know what deer Dad saw then, because that's the one I thought he was talking about. Oh my God. I might just sit here, sit still for a second. Yes, sir. I don't know what deer you saw, but we just killed the one I thought you were talking about. The one with all the forks that was on the camera the other night down there where you are, it's the one she just killed. Dude, the buck you saw, your buck you saw was a different buck, I guess. Did he have points just everywhere? Oh, she got him.
Yeah, dude, he was way out there like, I don't know, he was like 270, and I grunted at him. He's about to leave the field, and I grunted at him, and all the deer in the field started coming to me. And he got to like, he went from 200, 150, she shot him at like 80 yards. 2 for 2, we're freaking shaking now. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a monster. All right, we're gonna go out there and peep at him while we got some light left. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you in a second. Take your time. All right. See you. Wow. It's just like him. Wow. All right, I got the light on.
All right, you're ready.
Man, 2 for 1. two in one day. Old Papa Lee killed him a nice 10-pointer this morning, and here we are with another one. 2 for 2 on day 1 of hunting in South Dakota. I actually hunted this field this morning, and it borders a neighbor's sorghum field right over here, and I looked behind me this morning, and I thought I saw a very similar frame. It was a monster deer, but he was well onto the neighbor's property, about 500 yards from me. So Mitch and I came and sat in this same field tonight, but on the opposite side because of how they work in the evening. And I think we had a body count of, what, 22 deer in the field?
Yeah, well, we probably saw over 30. It was just, yeah,
Lot of
about when he came out, there's probably 20 plus deer in the field.
Yeah, a lot of does, a lot of young bucks. But anyways, it was getting close to final light, not last light, but we were closing in. And Mitch was glassing behind me because of where I was sitting, and he kept seeing the top of this rack working the fence line. And he finally jumped over with the doe, and he kept working, probably bumping some other little bucks off. And he was getting ready to leave, and Mitch was looking for his grunt call.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And it was honest, epic, panic mode. Well, it was under his chair, and he happened to grab it, grunted at him, didn't hear it. Mind you, we're like, what, 350 yards away?
Yeah,
more?
probably so.
And he just hammered down on it one time, and he heard it. Worked some other does around us, and ended up pushing about, 5 or 6 does straight to us. And it got to the point where I was zoomed all the way out on my scope, and I was like, this is not good. But I think we shot him at about maybe 100 yards.
Yeah, it was probably right at 100 yards, yeah.
Right at it. But we got him to stop, and he was kind of quartering to, but broadside, and made a good shot on him, and he ran a little ways out in the field, but we had to do a round 2 shot like we did this morning, but
They're just tough out here.
Anyway, we had just gotten a picture of this deer, about a week ago?
Not even like 3 days ago.
3 days or something like that. Way over there on the other side, but it's really not that far from the deer. And this is the deer that Mitch was planning to hunt either tomorrow or Lee kill it, whatever. And clearly he was over here. But they were chasing, they're moving, so Lee went and sat in the field that he killed in this morning and saw a really big deer.
This has got a lot more trash. It is just a fantastic bug. It's absolutely beautiful.
Whatever he saw tonight, Mitch and I are going to go set up on him in the morning, and hopefully we can just be back to back to back. Like,
show him off a little bit. Pick him up and turn him around.
You need the little show here. Whatever all that is.
Hold on. I'm going to get it in focus. Alright, yeah. Look at that. Crazy mass, too, by the way. The mass is just wild in its beams. Just a freaking monster.
Trash.
Looks very similar to the deer Cameron killed a few years ago.
For size reference.
Yeah.
You can barely get your
hands around it.
I can barely get my hand all the way around it, yeah.
So.
But I don't even know what this thing scores. I would love to know, but regardless, we had an absolute heck of a hunt, heck of a day.
Yeah.
I'm very much thankful I about fell out the chair because I was shaking so bad after the fact, because how often do you see this?
Exactly.
So this is just awesome. Putting the icing on the cupcake for today, and we're gonna get Mitch his tomorrow, and we're gonna enjoy the rest of our week with our friends in South Dakota. And y'all stay tuned for buck number 3 to probably go down tomorrow.
Yep.
Sunday fun day.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Oh my God. Okay. Ready? Yep. 1, 2,